When you're talking to owners or board or a leadership team who wants to sell, right, who are looking to exit, I'm assuming there was probably a lot of people reaching out to you guys during the pandemic. It's like, okay, I'm done. I just want to like figure out what can I get? This is just not the environment for me. What are these conversations like? Because sometimes you have to talk them off the cliff a little bit, right? Because this is their livelihood and this is a legacy that they're trying to build, but now they're either forced to sell or they want to sell because other variables like the pandemic is forcing them to make some drastic decisions.
And used some very key words there. One of them was legacy, right? So you have legacy, livelihood, sense of purpose for many business owners. So the conversations are very emotional. So the first thing that we do when we sit down is we're not doing a calculation of the business value the first time we speak to a business owner. We want to understand what the business owner is feeling, what they're trying to do from a goal perspective. We also want to fully understand what do they need to get out of the business in order to sustain their quality of life or their next step, right? What does that look like? And will the sale or transfer, or whatever the structure is, support that next step? What happens is, and I have these conversations all the time. Someone says, somebody walks in tomorrow, gives me $3, $4, $5, $6 million, I'm out. I say, well, did you tax impact that? Did you look at what your actual take home is? What are the structure? Are you going to continue to work in the business? And when you actually ask some of those just top level thoughtful questions, we determine that maybe the business owner's perception of the plan isn't quite aligned with reality. Now, the good thing, Com, is we had many, many conversations in the middle of the pandemic where people didn't want to go through that, back we think 2008, 9, 10, right, that rebound from the housing crisis. They didn't want to go through that again. Many business owners thought they were right there on the edge of the 5-yard line of getting out. It was a very difficult conversation, and the mergers and acquisition market was very soft in the middle of all this because everybody was looking for bargain buys. We've seen it now where we're on the tail end, we're on that last mile, and we're seeing activity start to pick up. We're seeing acquisitions come back online. We're seeing private equity groups start to deploy capital again. So it's definitely a good time just to take a look and start preparing if that is in the cards, if you are looking to exit or develop a succession plan over the next, say, 6 months to 3 years.